But let me tell you, there are four levels of energy. 4 levels of energy. The first level of energy, depressed, exhausted, burned out, defeated, overwhelmed. We all experience that from time to time. Yes or yes? Yeah, but we never want to, you know. Second level of energy, angry, fearful, anxious, defensive, resentful. We all experience that and never want to. Third level of energy, mellow and serene. We've heard about it. We read about it in a book or something. Fourth level of energy, confident, joyful, enthusiastic, and invigorated. How often do you experience the fourth level of energy? All the time. And you want to hang out with people who've got that sort of energy. Yes or yes? Why? Because that energy is contagious. You get around that, that energizes you. Powerful stuff to be around. But let me ask you a question. If you showed up to church next Sunday, okay, whether this is your church or wherever your church is, if you showed up to church next Sunday and every single person was confident, joyful, enthusiastic, and invigorated, what would you think to yourself?
Wrong place.
Ah, you're in the wrong church, all right. Where's the Kool-Aid? Confident, joyful, enthusiastic, invigorated. And here's the thing. New people come to your church every Sunday. New people come to your church every Sunday. New people move to your area every week. They come looking for a church. You know what happens? Well, they come into your church. And they decide. And they make the decision pretty quickly. It's like you go to a restaurant, you know. Sometimes you go to a restaurant, you walk in the restaurant, you think, gee, I like this place. You haven't tasted the food, haven't experienced the service, haven't even seen the menu yet. But there's something about the energy of the place. Other times, you walk into a restaurant, you think, I like this place. Haven't tasted the food, haven't experienced the service, haven't even seen the menu. People making that decision at your church every Sunday. You see, when Jesus set up Christianity, He set it up as a billboard campaign. You and I, we're the billboards. Sends us out into the world to send a message to the world. Question is, what message is on your billboard? What message are you sending to the world? Because every day you're sending a message to the world. Every person who talks to you, every person who passes you, every person who encounters you gets the message on your billboard every day. You're sending a message to the world. You know, and from time to time, someone crosses our paths who's done something really stupid. You know? I mean, not just a little bit stupid, I mean ridiculously stupid. I mean monumentally and woefully stupid. You know? And they cross our path. What do? Well, we're Christians, aren't we? So we judge them. Yeah, we think to ourselves, you idiot. We think to ourselves, what were you thinking, fool? Anyone could have told you that would have made you happy. These are the sorts of things we think to ourselves. And then we say to them, hi, how are you? It's good to see you. How's everything? And normally we judge them for about 3 months. After about 3 months, a light bulb goes off in our heads. We think, oh, I should invite that person to come to church with me. I know it's a radical idea for a Catholic, but stick with me. Let's see where it takes us. You know? Well, normally you got 3 months of judging, and now you got 3 months of courage building. You know, building up the courage. You know, finally you come to this person, you say, "Excuse me, would you like to come to church with me sometime?" You know what they say? Why? You say, "Well, I've noticed you've been having a few difficulties in your life. I was thinking it might be good for you." You know what they say? Why? You say, "Well, I mean, it looks like you've tried everything else. Maybe you should just give it a try." You know what they say? Why? Have you ever wondered what they're thinking? Have you ever wondered what they are? Let me give you a 3-second tour of their mind at that very moment. They are looking at you and me. They are thinking to themselves, hold on a minute, let me get this straight. If going to your church is going to make me like you. Oh no, no way. No, I'm busy on Sunday. Well, next Sunday I'm moving out of town. Why? Because we're the billboards. We're the billboards. They've got to look at your life and my life and see something they can't live without. You see, the first Christians, they had this. The first Christians, they intrigued the people of their time. They intrigued the people of their time just by the way they lived. So the question I put to you is, who does your life intrigue? I'm not talking about extraordinary stuff. I'm saying, who does your life intrigue by the way you live, by the way you love, by your kindness, by your thoughtfulness, by your generosity? Who is your life intriguing to? Because Christianity was never about promotion. It was always about attraction. And when we've got it, people will come. People most definitely come. Because there's nothing more attractive than holiness. There's nothing more attractive than someone striving to live God's dream for us to become the best version of ourselves. And when you get around that, it's powerful. It's powerful. That's what energy management's got to do with God and Christ and religion and spirituality in our church. We need to raise the energy level. You think about it. If every single person in your church worked out 3 times a week, every week, for the next year, would your church be a holier place? You better believe it. Got nothing to do with prayers or... It's just working out. It's just working out. Why? Because then it just creates a different level of energy in your life, which creates a different level of energy in your marriage, which creates a different level of energy in your family, which creates a different level of energy in the workplace, which creates a different level of energy when you do actually come to church. Simple stuff. We've got to get back to the basics of life and our faith. So 3 questions. What do you want? You want to be happy? What does God want? He wants you to strive to become a better version of yourself. What do we all want a little bit more of? Energy. So, where's the connection between the 3 questions? Where's the connection between the 3 questions? Well, when you look at the things that truly make you happy, and I'm talking about happiness, you know, I'm not talking about pleasure. Our culture thinks that happiness and pleasure are the same thing, but they aren't. So what is the difference between happiness and pleasure? Well, pleasure cannot be sustained beyond the activity producing it. Pleasure cannot be sustained beyond the activity producing it. You got that? I don't know. I'm suspicious of some of you people. Especially down the back here. You got to focus now, people. You got to focus. We're in for the long haul now. Focus. I don't know what you're thinking. You're just sort of looking up here, you know. I don't know what you're thinking. I got a good idea what some of you are thinking. Some of you are thinking to yourself, great accent. Doesn't matter what he says as long as he just keeps talking. He could read me the phone book. I gotta tell you, it's probably not the guys thinking that. Yeah, the guy's probably not thinking that. The guy's probably thinking to themselves, man, but I could get done with an accent like that. Come on now, people, focus.